Simple tips and tricks to avoid pesticide residue in food. Pesticides are toxic substances used to kill weeds, herbicides, insects, insecticides, fungus, fungicides, and rodents, rodenticides. These pesticides are used almost everywhere from agricultural fields to homes to public places. While pesticides help control damage to plants caused by pests and increase food production worldwide, they pose significant risks, both directly and indirectly, to our health. A 2007 study published in Canadian Family Physician reports positive associations between pesticide exposure and brain, breast, kidney, lung, ovarian, pancreatic, prostate and stomach cancers. Another 2007 study published in the same journal links pesticide exposure to 4 chronic non-cancer health effects: dermatologic, neurologic, reproductive and genotoxic. Exposure to pesticides may increase risk for Parkinson's disease, according to a 2006 study published in the Annals of Neurology. Also, a 2013 report by the European Food Safety Authority notes that exposure to pesticides can lead to leukemia in children and Parkinson's disease. Anyone who uses pesticides or is present when pesticides are sprayed is in a higher risk for dangerous exposure. A 2015 report by the Environmental Working Group states that nearly 2/3 of the 3,015 produce samples tested by the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 2013 contained pesticides. According to this report, the foods highest in pesticide loads were apples, peaches, nectarines, strawberries, grapes, celery, spinach, sweet bell peppers, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, imported snap peas and potatoes. The foods containing the least amount of pesticides were avocados, sweet corn, pineapples, cabbage, frozen sweet peas, onions, asparagus, mangoes, papayas, kiwis, eggplant, grapefruits, cantaloupes, cauliflower and sweet potatoes. Given the health effects of pesticide exposure, it is important to take steps to avoid pesticide exposure. With a little effort, you can do wonders for your health as well as the environment. Here are some simple tips and tricks to avoid pesticide residue in food. 1. Wash fruits and vegetables under running water. While growing fruits and vegetables, many farmers spray pesticides on the leaves and stems to protect the crop from damage. A considerable amount of pesticides also accumulate on the outer surface of the fruits and vegetables. To remove the harmful residue and toxins, the best option is to wash your produce under running warm water before eating it. It is best to use warm water rather than very cold or hot water. Make sure you don't just quickly wash and wipe the produce, as the pesticides do not simply dissolve in the water. It is the action of rubbing produce under water that helps remove the residue. A 2012 report by the Department of Analytical Chemistry at the Connecticut Agricultural Experiment Station shows that rinsing fruits and vegetables under tap water significantly reduced the residue of 9 of the 12 pesticides examined across 14 commodities. Fruits like grapes, apples, strawberries, guava, blueberries, plums, peaches and pears, as well as vegetables like tomatoes, eggplant, green beans and okra, can be cleaned properly using this method. You should be thorough when washing these fruits and vegetables and, if required, opt for 2 or 3 washings before eating, as harmful chemicals can linger in crevices that are hard to wash. In fact, you could use a vegetable brush to help scrub the produce thoroughly. Along with raw fruits and vegetables, you need to thoroughly wash raw rice, legumes, beans and pulses 2 or 3 times before cooking. 2. Dry with paper towels. After you have washed the fruits and vegetables, dry them thoroughly. This helps remove any remaining residue sticking to the surface. Instead of using your kitchen towel, use disposable paper towels, as pesticide residue may collect on kitchen towels that aren't washed right away and may get transferred to other foods, hands and dishes. Paper towels are good for drying apples, strawberries, pears, guavas and tomatoes. For firm fruits and vegetables, such as melons and root vegetables, a little scrubbing may be required. For lettuce and other types of salad leaves and green vegetables, use a salad spinner to remove excess fluid. After drying fruits and vegetables, You can store them without any danger of spoiling them due to moisture. 3. Remove the peel or outer layer. Remove the peels of fruits and vegetables, where possible. Carrots, radishes, beetroot and potatoes, in particular, should be peeled to reduce the chances of eating harmful pesticides along with your food. Through peeling, you can get rid of both systemic and contact pesticides that appear on the surface of the fruits and vegetables. It is also an effective method for produce treated with wax, for instance, apples, as pesticide residue may be trapped underneath the wax. Make sure to peel after washing the produce to prevent dirt and bacteria from transferring from the knife or peeler onto the fruit or vegetable. After peeling, wash again and then consume. For leafy greens like lettuce, kale or cabbage, discard the outermost leaves from the head. Some may consider it to be wasteful, but the outer layers have more pesticides than the inner layers. 4. Blanching and boiling. Blanching and boiling are two popular cooking techniques that can help remove pesticide and harmful chemicals from food. A 2014 study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology found that regularly subjecting foods to heat treatment during preparation and preservation can help reduce pesticides to a great extent. Heat treatments including pasteurization, boiling, cooking and others, depending upon the nature of the food, help reduce pesticides due to evaporation and co-distillation. Before cooking green vegetables, soak them in warm water for a while to get rid of any leftover residue. Before blanching, make sure to thoroughly pre-wash the vegetables and fruits. When it comes to animal products, it is highly recommended to boil or cook properly to remove pesticide residue from the animal fat tissues. Animal products often have high amounts of pesticide residue since animals feed on fodder, which is sprayed with pesticides. Also, when cooking chicken, mutton or beef, cut off the excess fat and skin.